Hello guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel where we will show you another recipe from the Gousto recipes that we've been getting in the mail. So what are we making today?
Moroccan lentil stew with roasted chickpeas.
Can you read the description?
Can I? Moroccan inspired flavours, infused plant-based stew, warming ras el hanout, however you say that, crispy sumac chickpeas, and a fresh tomato and sultana salsa.
Sounds delicious. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Oh, good. Very good. So yesterday we did that Vietnamese soup, and what did you think of it?
Nice. Yeah. The tofu was good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. The only thing I thought it needed a little bit of like lime, which in the end I ended up putting a little bit of like lime juice in my soup, just for a little bit more flavor. You followed, right?
I did.
Yeah. So since today's dish is about Morocco, I looked up a couple of things about Morocco, and it's really funny because like I have the worst writing ever. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is my writing, and it's basically equivalent to like caveman writing. But here we go. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things, a couple of questions, and then you tell me if you know them or not. So, do you know what the official name of Morocco is?
The Kingdom of Morocco.
Very good. Yep, it's called the Kingdom of Morocco. And what about the size? Like, can you compare it to like another country?
What are we talking size? How? Geographic, population, economy, geographic size. Give me a clue.
No, you just tell me a country.
Oh, it's Portugal.
No, much bigger.
It's much bigger than Portugal. Okay. France.
It's a little bit smaller than France.
Am I supposed to guess the closest country? What do you want me to do?
So, it's very close to the size of California, or Europe size of, like a couple of square meters difference from Sweden. So it's almost the size of Sweden.
Okay.
Size of California, same kind of like size. Do you know what the largest city in Morocco is?
I'm going to guess it's by the sea.
So what would that be?
Not Casablanca.
Okay.
I do know the name. But give me a clue.
Oh no, you have to tell me.
Well, I could be here all day.
Well, I don't think they want to watch that. You act as if you know every single city.
No, I'm trying to think. What's the capital?
Marrakesh, no?
Marrakesh.
No, that's the biggest. It's Casablanca.
Oh, is it?
The biggest city by population in Morocco. Yeah, it has about 4 million people. Really interesting thing about Casablanca. In the 19th century, it only had 20,000 people living in the city, and then when after the French came and they like kind of like helped the population, then it started picking up, and now it's the biggest city in all of Morocco. Do you know what some of the national languages or main languages in Morocco are?
Well, it's going to be French.
The official languages.
Is that the official language?
It's not an official language. It's a very common language, but it's not an official language.
Arabic.
Okay. And another one, Berber.
Yeah.
Berber.
Berber.
Yeah. That's another official language.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, Casablanca has the tallest. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Minaret. It's like when like mosques have those
Minaret.
Minaret. Yes, those really tall towers. It has the tallest tower in the whole world. The biggest minaret tower. It's not the biggest mosque, just the biggest minaret in the world. Another thing is, let's see, what's another thing I asked? facts about this. It's one of the most popular film settings in all the world. Do you know a couple of places? He cheated because he saw my notes earlier on.
Game of Thrones.
It's Game of Thrones. Yeah. So Essos and Dorne were filmed in Morocco. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I watched like 5 episodes and then I gave up because I wasn't interested. But yeah, no, it was those places were filmed in Morocco along with Mission Impossible, Babel, and The Mummy Returns. One last thing I want to say is that Morocco was the first country that recognized the U.S.
I knew that.
In what year?
1777.
You cheater! He cheated.
No, I did know that. I did know that.
But you saw the year.
I saw the year, but I knew it was the first country.
He cheated. So yeah. So we'll be making the Moroccan Lentil Stew with roasted chickpeas, and we hope that you guys enjoy the video. So toodles. Toodaloo. Okay, so the very first thing is we're gonna preheat our oven to 200 degrees Celsius. After that, we're gonna get one brown onion. We're gonna slice it, peel it, and then chop it up. And then we're gonna have 2 of the cloves of garlic, and we're gonna chop them up. One of the techniques that I mentioned in my last video is that I really love to just get it, grab the side of the knife, and then just kind of like give it a good tap, because then it's really easy to just peel it after that. And then just chop it up, and then that's the first step that you're gonna do.
Okay, so the next step is to add the sliced onion to a pan with some vegetable oil in there, and just let that cook for about 5 minutes. Add some salt.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some boiling water. We already put it in the kettle, and we're gonna add the coconut into a bowl. Along with the vegetable stock cube, and we're gonna add 750 milliliters of the boiling water. And the sultanas in a different bowl, along with some water. It's not exactly precise. You just want to cover them and just let them get soft, and that's it. Go.
So the garlic and the ras el hanout have been added to the pan and been cooking for further 2 minutes. And now we're going to add the red lentils and the coconut stock that Neil just made. And let that cook for 25 minutes.
Okay, guys, so the next thing we did is we got the chickpeas, and then we drained them, and then we washed them in like a little sieve, and then we put them over a tray. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add a little bit of the olive oil, or in this case, vegetable oil, because you know we tacky, and then just a little bit of salt, along with the sumac, and then we're gonna put them in the oven for 25 minutes in the preheated oven that's at 200 degrees Celsius. And yeah, then we'll wait.
So now making the tomato and sultana salsa, so we're going to add the tomatoes chopped in half to a bowl, the mint chopped up, and the sultanas chopped up as well. Then half a lemon. Some salt. And some olive oil.
and then just mix all that up. Okay.
So the recipe, for some reason, decided that it needs to be put into like another step. But basically, we're gonna take the lemon and we're just gonna cut it into wedges. So hopefully you guys know how to cut lemons into wedges. And that's literally it for that step.
Okay, so now we're just putting everything in bowls. So we're adding the lentils. Doesn't look that appetizing. And the roasted chickpeas. And then the sauce. Done.
So hope you guys enjoyed the video and let us know what you guys think of the recipes. Bye.